with the tight end? Is that a Robby Discher special?
No, that's a Tanner Arkin deal. Yeah, our tight ends all know they're going to play on special teams here, and that was just a good play by TJ to get us into the right call, and a bunch of guys executed. But it was fun to watch Tanner run on that. I've been on Coach Lenny about giving the tight ends more handoffs, so we took it to the punt team.
Can you take us through the operation of that? What goes into that decision? What did you guys see earlier that you liked?
Well, they're just like offense reps trick plays a good amount, and then you pull them out when it's the right week to run them. We have 3 or 4 that we kind of cycle through, and the last couple of weeks we've been repping that one, and we liked it against some of the looks they did, and they gave us a good look, and we ended up going with it. So it was fun to watch.
Does Brett make that call, and what goes through your mind when that's going to be the call there?
Yeah, well, obviously on stuff like that, he's going to ask your opinion on it, but I'm not making that final decision. That's a head coach thing. So yeah, that was his final decision on that, to make that call. It was the right call.
Do you get nervous when that happens, or what are you thinking when?
No, I really wasn't. I mean, you trust TJ to get you right and all these other guys, but no, stuff like that's fun, and it helps create buy-in. The players enjoy doing it. They enjoy doing it in games a lot more than they enjoy repping it in practice. So it was good. We've been working on that one for a bit, but we got a couple others we work on too. But it was fun to get to call one and run one.
What's the evaluation of Hughes' acting skills, selling a bad snap?
Yeah, my wife told me she thought the snap was over the head, so I guess it'd be pretty good. I didn't want to tell her about the fake. I didn't want her to tell her neighbor and tell somebody else. But no, it was I thought he did a good job on it. That's what he's supposed to do. He did a good job.
TJ getting the in-helmet communication, is that like a dream for you to have a special teamer with that?
Yeah, well, I think it shuts off at like 15 seconds. So I think he got us into the right call. So I think he heard me start to talk, and then it cuts off. So luckily he knew the rules and what to do. But yeah, TJ's smart back there. He does a great job.
What is his responsibility there? Does he make the call there, or what happens with him in that play?
Like anything else, like any offensive play, you don't want to call a play into a bad look, so he can get you into the right thing. So he has the authority to, and same thing with any punt pro, he can get you into the right look.
Coach, the return game is much improved this year. What would you attribute that to?
I think we have a lot of guys buy in and play hard and do a good job, and I think you got to credit Hank. He's done a good job back there, and we hadn't had a chance to really get kick return going yet. And it'll be the same against Oregon. They got a good kicker, so we just talk about maximizing the rep when you get it, which isn't often nowadays on kick return. But our guys do a good job buying in, and they're dependable and tough, and they play hard.
You guys also blocked a field goal. How much pride does this team take in plays like that?
Yeah, I mean, those are taking points off the board, right? And obviously on the flip end, we got one blocked at the end of the half, so that's obviously something we got to correct. But yeah, those are effort plays we talk about all the time, and opportunity to. We tell our field goal team the expectation is you take the field, we put points on the board, and it's the same thing on the flip side of that. You're trying to take points away, so it's a high effort play by those guys. So credit to the defensive players and the defensive staff on that.
For TJ being such a young player, how valuable has he been in your unit? Just getting that experience and just being able to rely on him as a redshirt freshman.
Yeah. Well, obviously, coach's kid and everything, but he's really tough and really smart, which is a couple of the. And he's got an extremely high care factor. It's really important to him. He'll come up and watch film with me or Coach Hurd all the time and make sure he's right on things. And it's extremely important to him. And he's a really good football player. He's tough, so he's done a great job for us back there.
How do you see Tanner grow as a pass-catching target, especially in the red zone? Seems like you guys go to him decent bit there.
Yeah, no, Tanner does a good job. You call his number in practice, he catches the ball. And like I said, we didn't take him off the field once in 11 personnel the whole game. So he's a tough kid, and he does everything you want. He's really smart. He's dependable, and yeah, he's a better pass catcher in my opinion. I think most people probably would give him credit for.
I know you can't mention specific kids, but tight end recruiting seems to be a primary focus. What kind of reception are you getting out there on the trail?
Well, obviously starting 6-1 helps in recruiting. Maybe. Any time like that, and then obviously Coach Lane does a good job using the tight ends and stuff, so we use them and we sell that, and I think the nice part for me is I'm not the O-line coach, I'm not the DB's coach where you got to go sign 6 a year. You got to sign one or two with maybe a walk-on, so you can really be specific on who you're targeting and target the right aid or whatever and talk to them all the time. But no, obviously winning helps everything. I think winning helps the recruiting in every phase of that.
You mentioned them blocking your field goal. What happened in that? Did you see on film?
Yeah, you know, obviously the op wasn't fantastic, right? But it still should have got that off. We got split in the D gap and poor fundamentals, and obviously I'm the one in charge of that, so that falls on me, not them. But yeah, I mean we just got split in the D gap and missed a punch and high on a punch and just stepping too early and on a wing, but just stuff that's fixable. But you know you got to fix that stuff before it happens, not after it happens. That'd fall on my shoulders. But that was a big play.
I know David has never lacked for confidence, but
Yeah, who are you telling?
but I mean, he's come in here and performed like he has. What stuck out to you? I mean, making some big kicks this year.
He's good. I mean, he doesn't practice every day. He's money in practice. He's never had 2 bad days in a row. In practice, and he doesn't practice, and he's calm. He's got the right mindset for it. It's important to him, and he works at it and studies it and does everything he needs to. But it's also, sometimes those guys can kind of like be their own worst enemy, get in their own head, and that's not him. So he's what you want. He's calm, he's confident, not cocky, but he's confident, and trusts himself, trusts his operation. I think Lane and Hugh have done a good job for him all year, and he's never too high, never too low. He's the same guy whether he's made or missed a kick.